Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to my house. Welcome to H&G on a personal side. Welcome, welcome. So you're all welcome to come in, and let's get started pretty soon with the Libra edition for May. All right. We're just getting ready. I got my Dunkin'. Hopefully you all have your coffee ready. Hey, Sherry. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. Please hit the like button. As you come in, please hit the like button. I'm looking so forward to doing my psychic and tarot reading for you for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And or if it is not your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, it's okay. If you are meant to come here, then the message is going to be for you. Let me move my cup of coffee. It's okay, Average Jane. It's going to work out for you. You'll see. You'll see. Just hang in there. Hey, Joseph Clark, a long time no see. How are you? Very nice to see you. Hey, Chi-Chi. Wow, Chi-Chi, I miss you. Hey, make sure y'all still my subscribers now. Hey, change is good and you are worth it. Oh, no, I'm so sorry about that. I'm glad you're okay and you're still here to talk about it. I'm so glad you're here. Sweet Jesus. You'll be okay, G. Hernandez. Hey, Anna P. Hey, Tiny. Tessa. Hello. Oh, Angelique, I saw that I was just getting off of there. But that's okay. I'll catch up with you. You just send me a text message. I know you'll be alone, but you're kind of alone where you are now. You're kind of alone where you are now. But you'll build new friendships. If the money's going to be better for you, or if the job is going to work out better for you, then it's all meant to be. There's not an accident if that's what you're choosing to do is to move. Not so good on a relationship? That's okay, Joe. Hi, Teresa. Hi, honey. Thank you for coming in. Oh, good. Okay, I haven't had a chance to catch it yet. I've been working all day, but I will look for it. I promise. I'm glad. Exactly. Tell her, Joe. Tell G to just make it an adventure. You move to Atlanta, no friends or family, and things will be okay. Change is good. Yep. All right, let me turn this around here. See you guys here. Hello, hello. Okay, guys. So, let me take off this. All right, you guys. So, what do you think of this? Right? Look good on my finger. It's a very, very nice crystal. It's very, very pure, very clear. Let me turn this way and see if this works better for me. Let's see. Or is it too late? It says it's locked. Okay. I don't know if you can see me this way. I guess I have to do it this way. No questions today, not for this. You'd have to, Angeliki, I'm sorry. Angeliki, I'm sorry, I didn't see who it was. You can email me, Angeliki, or if you have my phone number, you can text it. I prefer you text it if you can text me. Text me at 609-733-2986. All right? Text me there. Well, this gives you extra chins and everything. This is terrible. This is just... I don't like it. I don't like it. I wanted to switch. Why am I locked in this? Maybe it would rotate. Can't see you guys. Whoop. That's not going to do it. Well, there's a picture of my plants. And there's a picture of my TV. And there's a picture of my living room. And there's a picture of my mom's rocking chair. And my magic key. And, oh. And there's buttons. Good morning. Hello. Too funny. Too funny. All right. I'm trying all these different buttons on here to see what they do. Bear with me for a second. We don't want that. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Let me get back to... Right, Tammy? Oh my gosh. Love it. Love to do this couch reads. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So, I don't like my face on the camera. I don't like it. So, anyway. Gonna have to deal with it, right? Gonna have to deal with it. Right, Anna? You seen her, right? Look at me like, you waking me up again? Like, really? Is that what you're doing? You're waking me up? Well, it looks like it's black. Okay. Alright, so. Oh, thanks, Leslie. Except my missing teeth, right? Which I'm trying to get to the dentist, but they told me if I'm working on losing weight first, to lose the weight first before I go to get my teeth fixed. Because otherwise, I could have a problem with them being too loose or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Cynthia, hi. I was on twice today. I was on yesterday. But, yeah, I'm going to try to be on as much as I can. Oh, thank you, Average Jane. Thank you. I love my couch. It's so comfortable to be like this. This feels comfortable to me. Plus, I have the heating pad. I have my heating pad on my knee because my knee is still so bad. All right. So, let me get started. Gosh, I wish I could put something over my mouth. Makes me very self-conscious. I have to figure out something in order to change this. That's my paper. Keeps going up in front. All right, so like I said, I was going to take some notes and write some things down. I think I know exactly what I need. Wait 1 second, you guys. Oh, my knee. Oh, my knee. Oh, 1 second. I got an idea. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me for 1 second. I know it's going to be crazy for a minute. Just bear with me. Perfect. Oh, no, that's not going to work. All right. Hold on. Bear with me. I don't want to lose you guys. Bear with me. Ooh. Sorry for all this craziness. I just want to make it so I'm comfortable too. So bear with me. Oops. I want to hang up on you guys. Bear with me. Oh, yeah. think that'll work. Okay, let me try this. All right, let me see if this works. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Hold on. Great. Let's see if this goes this way. Let me see if this will go like this. Why isn't that working? Why isn't that tight? Ugh. Gosh, they make it look so easy when they're doing it. Okay, let me see if that'll work. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, I know you're looking at my ceiling. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. That's not going to work. I need it to be halfway. Somehow I need it to be... Oh, why is that not working? Hold on, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The hell am I doing wrong here? There we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. I didn't know that's how that worked. Okay. Now I think we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Anyway, not sure where, but we're getting somewhere. Okay. There. All right. Of course, I'll leave this. Hold on. Oh, no. There we go. All right. Let me just push this over some. Oh, probably driving you guys crazy. I should have done all this before. There. Okay. That's about the best I can do, I think. There. Whew. I got it. I got it. All right, you guys. So, now that I've got that all crazy set up, right, finished. All right, so let me get started with, this is the reading that I'm doing for Libra. Again, this is an extra reading. This is a new addition added to for this month. Again, this is for the month of May. So what I also want to say with Libras is Libras. First of all, is everybody on? Did everybody hit the like button? No, I need you guys to hit the like button. I have 30 of you that did not hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I need my numbers. I gotta have balance. I'm a Libra. I need the scales balanced. Please help me out there as much as you can. If you've come in, please hit the like button. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, I love you guys to be this way and in my home. I want to find a way to do my readings that are going to be more expressive, because you're inviting me into your homes by letting me read for you. So I want to invite you into my home as well. So hopefully that will work. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. I promise that the next one that I do like this, I'll be prepared a little bit better to make it a little bit less hassle for you guys in the beginning of it, because I know that was pretty miserable doing that. I'm so sorry. Definitely not professional. I'm sorry. But I'm new at this part of it. Hey, Divine Sun, thank you. So thank you for hitting the like button, those of you who've come into the room. Those of you just to support my channel. I want to also get that algorithm going, so I really appreciate that. I'm also trying to build up my subscribers. So again, please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you can. On your Instagrams, on your Facebooks, on your TikToks, on your Twitters, anywhere that you can. I appreciate it. So first and foremost, this is a reading just for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. However, as I stated before, if in fact you're led to this channel today, if you saw this and you're just curious, you want to see what's going on, you want to see how I read, maybe you've never had a reading from me, maybe you're not familiar with it, but what I want to show you is that I think you'll find a way that you're going to fit in. H&G is more about a family network. It's more about a group of us that we come together. We support one another. If you come in my room and you have an issue or a problem, I guarantee you all the subscribers from H&G will support you, not judge you, and try to help you to come up with a solution or a decision to be in your best interest. It is a very supportive type of channel. We do not judge on here. I do not care if you're straight, if you're bi, if you're gay, if you're trans, if you're black, if you're white, if you're Chinese, if you're Jewish, if you're Italian like me, whatever you are, we love you. We accept you. We appreciate you. And you breathe the same as we do. You bleed the same as we do. So welcome to H&G Spirit Messages. All right. So this is what I'm here to tell you. I am a third generation psychic. I do tarot and I also do psychic predictions. As I stated earlier, I had predicted that Donald Trump will run in 2024 and will win. And will win. Okay. So that was earlier today, just to state it again for the record. Now, Libras, you are definitely the type that need to see it to believe it. Okay, Leo, I feel like I'm not looking right at the camera. I keep seeing my eyes looking over that way, and I know I'm looking this way, but it's not working. All right, so Libra, you guys are the type to, and myself, I'm speaking to myself as well. And again, if you're not a Libra and you're here, if you're here, then this message is for you too. So you need to see it in order to believe it. Libras are not so easily persuaded to the extent where if you can't see it or you can't feel it or you don't realize what's happening, then Libras really aren't going to invest in that. They're really not going to. They challenge everything. They question everything. And Libras definitely want to know why 2 and 2 gives you 4. Not just 2 and 2 is 4 and just accept it. No, Libras need to know why. Libras, a lot of your focus tends to be on love. It tends to be on prosperity. It tends to be on family. And it also tends to be on everybody else's problems and situations. Libras, you are great creators. You are very artistic in many different ways, not just drawing or painting, but very creative, meaning in conversation, communication, problem solving, managing, guiding, leading, controlling. But Libras, what I'm talking to you about today, why I wanted to do a special love reading for Libras. And Libras, this is, again, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But if you're here, you're welcome to come in. Cross watchers, welcome. And even any other signs, you're welcome to come in. Because something I say, don't make it fit. If it fits and it feels right, then take it. I don't care if you're Libra or not. Take it. Sometimes my words will come out just from energy and energy that's in the room. So you could be a straight up Virgo and I could still be hitting everything that's going on in your life right now. So what comes up mostly? We start with the Death card, Libra, and the reason that we start with this card, and I want you to understand something. The reason that we start with this card is not because I feel death around you. No, not at all. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what this is about. But what this card does talk about is at some point in time, Libras, for most of your time on this earth, for a lot of you for the past 10 years, for the past 10 years, 10 long years, maybe more for some of you, it has been very rough and challenging. A lot of Libras have juggled multiple things, multiple people, multiple problems, multiple situations. Libras tend to work from their heart first, and then Libras tend to go with their mind. Libras never usually, unless trained and working in an emergency area or in a medical field, then yes, you would go by protocol and go by your brain, by what you know to do. But on a more personal basis is what I'm talking about. Libras, you tend to work with your heart. You work with your soul. You work with that light that's within you. Libras, this is why you have such a hard time letting people go, letting things end, letting relationships be finished, walking away, quitting something, giving up on anything. That is why majority of not just air signs but Libras are in healthcare. I too had worked 23 years in a hospital and almost 10 years in forensics, and then which still had to do with the health because it was fluids and things of that nature, DNA as well. But anyway, long story short is that Libras work where there's help and work where they can help, whether it's in hospice, whether it's as a home health aide, whether it's as a CNA, whatever. Libras always get involved where they can help, period. They also stay in relationships where they can fix it. Libras tend to pick the people that need more fixing. Libras tend to pick those people that may lack something, or may have a disability, or may have an infraction some type. Libras, though, now, again, I'm a Libra, so I'm not just picking on you, but Libras also tend to point the finger faster than pointing it at themselves. Libras kind of don't like to take the blame. Libras like to be in control. Libras like to know everything. Libras like detail. A lot of Libras suffer with anxiety. A lot of Libras have a lot of OCD. Now, I'm not saying that any other sign doesn't have all this. It's just that right now I'm focusing on Libra. Okay? What I also want to talk about is Libras coming up for this 2021. Now, mind you, we are in the month of May. January and February is already passed. That's that little rear view that's on the side. We're not going to focus on that because that's behind you. We're in May, and we're looking forward out the windshield, which is a broader view. We're looking toward the future. Now, a lot of you Libras, although you don't like to admit it too much, is that, yeah, you mess up. Yeah, you make mistakes. No, you don't like it pointed out. You don't really like anybody to tell you that. You'll find a way to kind of smear it up or fudge it up and be like, well, it wasn't really a mistake. It was just that, this was a little bit off or that was a little bit off. No, it was a mistake, Libra. It was a mistake. But we don't like that. I'm a Libra, and we don't like it. But we have to sometimes swallow the truth as well. Sometimes we have to tell what we're doing and what's going on and how we did it, and why we made a mistake, and that we're sorry that we made a mistake. Libras, a lot of you are very magnetically connected to water signs, as well as other air signs, as well as fire signs. You tend to, fire signs you tend to more be, I don't want to say combative, but competitive with, meaning there's some arguing going on with the fire signs. With the water signs, you tend to be a little bit more dramatic, and it feels that you tend to overlook some things, or you tend to put up with some things that you really shouldn't be putting up with. Again, as I said, Libras, let me go back to the past 10 years or more for some of you, has been a lot of a struggle, has been a big challenge, has put you in a different perspective, so to speak, in a different category than most of the zodiac signs. Libras, you have learned more lessons in the past 10 years than most people do in their lifetime. The reason is because you Libras tend to get involved more so. You also tend to hang toward or fall toward, again, things that need fixing or repairing, including relationships, partners. Majority of Libras are involved with somebody who has some type of addiction, some type of obsession, some type of problem, whether that's drugs, whether that's alcohol, whether that's sex, whether that's porn, whatever that tends to be. There always seems to be something, because it pulls Libra toward it, again, because it needs to be fixed or recognized or adjusted by them, though. See, Libras, we try to fix it all. So you Libras try to fix a lot of things. Now, Libras, excuse me, for a lot of you, This year, especially May, but starting in May, there's some news coming because there was a lot of things that I got psychically from spirits to tell you. So hang on, bear with me. Um, you tend to overindulge in some things, whether that's getting involved in something, trying to fix something again, you tend to get out of your own lane a lot and go into other people's lanes, which means a lot of things that aren't exactly something you're supposed to deal with or try to solve because it's not your issue, but you tend to get in other people's lanes. So Libras, you're going to have to work really hard for this year in 2021, starting from May on, especially June and July, and you'll see why, to stay in your own lane. Try to do what it is you need to do. Exactly, Laurel. I get it. Um, Again, be careful of either overindulging or being around somebody who overindulges. Also, Libras are going to focus on pleasure and their happiness for the rest of 2021. It's going to be pretty much where, when I say focus on it, which means you're not really going to settle for much less. Because of the fact that Jupiter's into Pisces and also to the 6th house for a brief moment. So you're going to find that you're going to need to discipline yourselves between May 13th, write that down, and July 28th. You're going to need to really discipline yourself between May 13th and July 28th. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to be all year, all work and no play. It doesn't mean that at all. But what it does mean is that, well, because, you're also going to have Jupiter in the 5th house. So that's going to help you to be able to have fun and to enjoy yourself as well. But again, because Jupiter is in the Pisces right now and going to the 6th house, I can tell you that you're going to have to discipline with a vengeance. And the reason I say that is because the universe is going to be tough on you. If you don't do things the way you need to do them, it's kind of like if you go speeding, then you're going to get a really big speeding ticket. Or if you're going to drink and drive, you're going to lose your license, not for 1 year, 2 years, but maybe 5 years. It's like everything's going to be taken to the extreme. So be really careful, Libras. If you're going to try after May 13th, if you're going to try to push somebody's button, or if you're going to try to get away with something, it's not the time to do it between May and July 28th. Trust me when I tell you, it's not the time to do it. Now, if you have children, Libra, then for your children, if they're in school, or even your grandchildren, if they're in school, they're going to do really well. They're going to have a great rest of the year. They're going to have a great summer. They're going to be healthy and strong and happy, majority of them. And they're also, luck is their way. Luck. They're just, everything for them is riding on luck. I usually don't talk about luck too much, but for them it's riding on luck. Also, I know for a fact that with the Chinese horoscopes and astrology or whatever it is, the metal ox year. Now metal meaning like white. Because when they talk about metal, metal's the color of white. But the colors right now are supposed to be great for Libras is white, gold, and silver. White is part of the white metal with the golden color. So it is the white, gold, silver. And that's right now the ox year is pretty much from February 12th and it runs through till January 31st of 2022. That's the way their New Year's runs. For some of you, I want you to understand that you're going to be receiving these messages, Libra. You're going to be receiving these messages through either numerology in one way or another. Some of you might be watching license plates. Some of you might be watching the clock all the time. Some of you might be trying to catch any kind of number that you can catch anywhere, whatever it is. But when you're looking through numerology, those numbers are going to mean something. The dates are going to be significant for you when you see the numbers. For instance, when I see when it's 5/14, that's my mother's birthday. I think of May 14th. So you're going to see numbers like that, license plates like that, things that are going to relate to you, and you're going to understand that The universe is trying to send you a message. If it's maybe your ex-partner's birthday and you see that in front of you, know that they're thinking of you. If it's, there's so many different numbers. So check out the numerology. It's really interesting. But for a lot of you, you're going to get messages when you're sleeping. Now don't get scared about this part. But you are going to get messages, and these messages are going to these dreams are going to send you hidden messages, I mean. So you're going to have these dreams, and it's kind of going to be like hidden messages. When I say hidden messages, it's going to be just like I was just telling you, finding things out through numerology. It's going to be also finding things out. Maybe you're looking at the clouds, and all of a sudden you see an initial. What? Oh my gosh. It's going to make sense. For some of you, excuse me, let me look at my notes that I wrote for you. So, yes, so the universe is going to keep sending messages through objects, messages through astrology, messages through other people, even strangers. Don't even be surprised if you get a message on your phone because somebody calls and they ask for somebody who happens to be maybe your partner's name or your mother's name or your father's name. It will make sense to you. And you'll be like, who was she asking for? Trust me when I tell you. Libras are going to be experiencing, coming up very soon, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to come into play. For some of you, you're going to find out that you have a gift bigger than you ever thought you had. That you are, in fact, psychic, because all of us are. But Libras right now especially are going to figure it out. No, you're not going crazy. No, you're not hearing voices. No, you're not schizophrenic. No, no, no. What's important for you too is what the universe said, is that paying attention for the next couple of weeks to these messages is going to be really important. Keep a pen and pad next to your bed so you can write down thoughts before you get out of bed, because once you get out of bed, you're going to forget everything. So write down as much as you can. Or talk on your phone and leave a message. Whatever you need to do. The reason being, because the point of the universe and the angels and all your guides trying to send these messages out to you is so that they can help you to be able to choose between success and failure. See, if you know these messages that come to you, these warnings, these hints, these guides, these signals, if you know this stuff ahead of time, then that's going to help you to succeed rather than to fail. Just saying. For some of you, changing your focus is going to be really important for some of you. For some of you, you've, excuse me, you've been kind of stuck in the same pattern. You've been stuck with the same emotions. You've been stuck with a lot of things that are making you lose hope, lose faith, lose confidence, even in yourself. For some of you, your self-esteem is not where it was when you started. I think I replied to somebody about that today. For a lot of you, you went into a situation, into a relationship, into this love affair with hopes of a future to it, with hopes of a commitment, with hopes of a family and an outcome that was going to be a happily ever after. Some of you were so caught up in that thought, Libra, that the thought was not even based really on reality. It was based on your own images that you created. I don't want to say you're delusional. I don't want to say I'm delusional, but what I want to say is that because that's what you wanted so badly. Now, Libras, understand that a lot of you have suffered consequences due to choices and decisions that you made about relationships in the past. A lot of you may have gotten hurt physically. A lot of you may have gotten hurt emotionally. A lot of you may have gotten hurt all the above. For some of you, somebody was trying, Libra, to point out to you what you weren't seeing in this particular person. Somebody was trying to make it clear that this situation for some of you, that this person really wasn't right for you. As much as you wanted to make them right as you could make them, and as much as you wanted to even accept them as wrong as it was, you know, what we will do for love, even if it comes down to hurting ourselves or allowing other people to disrespect us and mistreat us, Libras. You tend to be able to go off course very easily. As long as it, and you'll even almost drown. But as long as you don't lose that person, as long as they don't leave, as long as they don't almost drown. Libras, again, don't get upset when your friend or family member or someone tries to protect you from someone else continually to hurt you over and over and over and disappoint you over and over. Now, Libras, these unusual dreams, they are very much unexpected right now from you because you're not even close to understanding what's coming. I'm excited to tell you, let me put these up. I'm excited to tell you that the experiences that you're going to have, you're going to smell things in your dream. You're going to taste things in your dream. You're going to see things in your dream, and you're going to wake up and not know, does that really happen? Did I really just taste chocolate? Whatever happens, the side effects from these dreams, and you're not just going to have one dream. During this month of May, and some of you into June, you're going to have several dreams or multiple dreams. These are not crazy dreams. These are not sex dreams. These are dreams of information. These are dreams of knowledge. These are dreams of wisdom. These are dreams of spirituality. These are dreams of your psychic abilities. These are answers to the questions that you've had for years. For Libras, it is a good thing for you to observe the messages that are going to come, whether it's through, like I said, numerology, astrology, the clouds, the clock, the TV shows. It's not an accident when you turn something on. The radio in the car. It's not an accident when you hear that song. I just keep hearing that song playing, I Just Want to Keep On Loving You. I think that's REO Speedwagon. Keep on loving you. I keep hearing that. So Libras, that's your song. Because that's you saying, I don't want to stop loving you. I know that you're messed up sometimes. I know that sometimes everything's not right. I know sometimes we argue. I know sometimes we fight. I know we break up, but I know we get back together. But you just want to keep on loving them. REO Speedwagon. Now, for a lot of you Libras, where these relationships, and some of you it's toxic. For some of you, you've been, look at it, you've been doing that same thing over and over and over, and your outcome's been the same. Every single time they come back, they make a different promise to you, and you want to believe it more than anything in this world, Libra. But Libra, if they're not bringing the action with it, you get so damn scared to be out there by yourself. You get so afraid, Libra, that you're going to have to do this alone. You get so afraid. Maybe your age is a factor, like me. Maybe you worry that, oh my gosh, I'm in my 50s and I'm going to be single. I'm never going to meet anybody. I'm going to end up dying alone. That's what a lot of people think, right? The younger people think that, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to have a baby. By the time I meet somebody, it's going to be too late to have a baby. That's what you think, right? So we're not putting the faith in that we need to in our higher power. Also, too, you're not even allowing the opportunity to manifest itself or come to you if you don't shut the door on what's not working. Again, you're going to have a decision here to make. The thread, the rope, the cord is severed already so badly. And it's severed from all the times that you got hurt. And it's severed from all the times that you want to try again. And it's severed from all the times that somebody gave up and quit, walked away, chose somebody else. A lot of you still struggle with abandonment issues, rejection issues. Some of you since childhood. Some of you thought that after this one person was gone, that you wouldn't even know how to love somebody else, that you wouldn't even know where to begin, that you don't know if you could, because you put that much emphasis, you put that much energy into that other person. Now, Libras, during the month of May, for a lot of you, somebody's going to try to come in. Somebody's going to try to return. Somebody's going to try to talk to you. For a lot of you, this is an ex trying to return. It is. But there are some of you who have somebody new that's trying to come in. Now, for some of you, about, I'm going to say 5% of you who have the new person coming in, this person will come in, you'll have a couple dates, and it won't work right out for May. For others of you, you're going to have somebody new come in, and this is going to take off if you take it slow. The biggest problem I see for Libras in the month of May, for those of you taking on someone new, is that you're going to compare them to somebody old. Is that you're going to try to rush things and get it to move real quickly to make up for lost time from the other one who messed everything up. Be careful. And those of you who are willing to take that X back, to give it one more try once again, I want to tell you ahead of time that if you handle that situation the same way you always have, if you handle them and you respond or react in the way that you always did, you will get nothing but exactly the outcome that you had before. For those of you who want to try something different, for those of you who may be trying to do couples counseling, some of you may be trying to just block out everybody else, block out the friends, block out the family, block out all the naysayers and try to just focus on you and them. For some of you, you have exhausted all of your opportunities and you've exhausted all of your ideas on how to get this person to want to stay. You keep feeling like you're the one that's boring, you're the one that's not entertaining enough, you're not doing what they want you to do, and that's why they keep leaving. That's not true. No, that's not true. It's because they were never meant to stay in the first place. So sometimes you guys have to let them go. Let them walk. For some of you, when they say, you know what, I'm done, I'm leaving you. No, please don't. Don't leave. I'll do anything. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know that sounds familiar to you, Libras. I know that sounds familiar to you. I don't know what I'd do without you. And you start crying hysterically. Almost lose your mind. Almost end up in the hospital because you get yourself so worked up. The next time, Libra, somebody threatens to leave you, say, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. Let me get the door for you. That's what you got to do. For a lot of you, I'm going to switch this up now. For a lot of you, 2021, in fact, is going to be actually a good year for a lot of Libras. For a lot of you, 90% of you, it's going to be a good year, which is a pretty good number in here. For a lot of you, exercise is going to become your new way. A lot of you tried it before, stopped, started, stopped, joined this one, that one, did this, did that, yo-yo diet here, yo-yo diet there. But now, health is going to come really important to your mind. This pandemic didn't help that matter either. A lot of you are definitely trying to change some things up. For a lot of you, notice that you're going to start taking smaller steps, changing things on an everyday basis, rather than just try to go on something random. It's going to be small achievements every day, which are going to add up to maintenance and maintaining exactly what you're trying to do. Don't try to wipe everything out all at once, Libras. You're not that person. You can't do that. But try to take out a little bit at a time. For some of you, you have innovative concepts that are going to help to get rediscovered for you. You're going to figure out a lot of things. There's going to be changes in your social life. There's going to be changes in your dating life. There's going to be changes in your work life. For some of you, be careful again around July, because July could be a lot of arguments coming up with family members, disagreements. And if you're not careful, it can cause long-term not talking. I mean years. And for some of you, forever. So it's going to be up to the Libra to create that balance and to get everybody to forgive one another and to keep the peace. In other words, Libra's going to keep the peace for the family. Also know that Libras, a lot of you know, a lot of people already know you. And they know your demeanor. They know your mannerism. They know that you like to fix things, that you're a problem solver. So coming up, starting probably the end of May, maybe even right now for some of you, but mostly the end of May, a lot of people are going to look to you to help them, to solve something for them. They're going to look to you for the answer, so to speak. It's going to put a lot of pressure on you because you're going to already be going through some of your own challenges with your own relationships, with your own careers. A lot of you Libras too are dealing with somebody who's kind of bossy at your job, or somebody who pushes you all the time, or it feels like somebody's not appreciating what you do. And if that makes sense to you, and we got 1111, 111 right there, that's angels protecting this channel. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you've come into the room, please hit the like button. Please support my channel. I really appreciate it. So I am going to say that Libras, others definitely are going to depend on you for the answers. But like I said, you're already going to have other challenges that you're dealing with on your own. It's going to feel a little bit overwhelming for a minute. Some of you Libras may already be helping other people. You may be in law enforcement. You may be in the medical field, more than likely. You may be in something that has to do with childcare. For some of you Libras that are in childcare, I want you not to hesitate when you see something that doesn't look right. When you see a mark on a child that doesn't look right. When you see a behavior on a child that just something's not right. I want you to bring it to the attention of whoever's in charge. And I want that to be written down and documented. Date, time, everything. Okay, I want you to make sure that without a doubt, Libras, because Libras are going to be part of something that's going to be big. Something might come on the news and it'll be about a Libra. Something's going to come on and it's going to be about a Libra person. Sun, moon, and rising. Or it could be one of you, because I'm getting the energy from everybody's in my room. I get the energy from you guys. And this is telling me that you're going to be the one to find something or find something out. See something for what it's really not. Somebody's trying to portray something in front of you and make it look like it's one thing, but it might be another. Like some of you might see a business pop up and it looks like they're detailing cars or they're doing all this, but really inside there's something else going on. It's really not about cars. So you see what I'm talking about? So there's something coming up for Libras that you're going to pay attention to and you're going to know. Some of you Libras are going to deal with somebody who's living with you right now. Somebody may have moved in with you for temporarily. Somebody's trying to, you're trying to help somebody out. Give them a break, so to speak. That's not going to last long. By June, bye-bye. By June, bye-bye. No, they didn't keep their end of the bargain. They didn't keep their end of the bargain, and you gave them enough chance and opportunity, spoke to them, and they didn't keep the end of the bargain, so they're going to have to go. For some of you, you may have to take care of a mother or a father. For some of you, you may have to put your life on hold for a minute. And that's okay. I hope you do that. Be the Libra that you are. I know you'll do that. For some of you, wow, Laurel, really? For some of you, there's going to be something that's going to occupy your mind for about 2 weeks. For some of you, for about 2 weeks. And this is coming up probably around May 23rd. So for 2 weeks, something's going to really keep playing over and over in your mind. This is going to be something that's going to know, you're going to know that you have to do it. or you're going to have to take it, or you're going to have to accept it, or you're going to have to go there. You're going to have to handle it. It's like, I'm not taking no for an answer. You're going to insist on either helping someone or helping yourself. For a lot of Libras, there may be some Libras here now that are pregnant that I'm talking to. For a lot of you, that parent is missing. The parent is the other parent is not there to help you. That support is not there right now. And you're really nervous that you're going to go through this birth without them being there and have to do this all alone. First and foremost, let me just tell you that God's always with you, number one. Number two, that you as a mother were already created to be a mother. So don't panic. It comes naturally. Your instincts will come right in and pick up. And the other person will come around. They're scared. They're scared. They're hold back. They're holding back. Or they're held back right now. For some of you, that person could be incarcerated. For some of you, that person just could be on their own journey trying to deny something. For some of you, a paternity test will prove what it needs to. But don't panic, because the birth goes well and everything falls into place. By the time that person is 3 years old, you will be back with that partner. By they're 3 years old, maybe it's 3 months old, you'll be back with that partner. Working everything out, everything balancing out. Let me see the next message I have for Libras. All right, Libras. Let me see what else I have. All right. So, Libras, let me go to my cards. What's the matter, Buttons? You okay, Buttons? You looking at spirit? Are you looking at spirit? What are you doing? Look, let me see if I can switch it. Buttons. Oh, I don't know if you can see her. I don't want to drop my phone. Where are you? Where are you? I can't see you. Where are you? Buttons. Buttons. Can you see her? No, you can't see her, huh? Buttons. Can you see her? Buttons. What you doing? All right. Did you guys see her? Did you see her? Oh, it was like the show Buttons. She's so cute. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you guys. I can't help it. But don't forget, now we're here and we're personal, right? We're being personal right now. So, Libras, you're about to get to the part where the World card comes into your life. Oops. Can you see it? So you're about to get there. You're about to get to the point where you're like, you know what? I finally am free from something. So you're getting to the point, Libra, where you're going to allow yourself to travel. You're going to allow yourself to find the happiness that you want. You're going to allow yourself to take the chance, take the risk, take the road trip. You're also going to stand up for yourself very quickly. Now, Libras, like I said, you've been overwhelmed. You have been hanging on. You've been carrying things up this mountain so long, for so much. A lot of you are saying, you know what, I can't make it anymore. I just can't get there, even though you can see the top where you got to be. It's like, I've been carrying this for such a while. It's like, you know what? I know it gets heavy. And I know sometimes life feels so rough. And I know what it's like to want to quit. I know when something is so heavy, that burden that you have on your shoulders right now, that worry that you're going through, I know when that feels like you just can't take another step. I get it. But you know what? You're almost there. If you look back, you've made it more than halfway. Don't quit now. Allow your faith to come in. Try to put some of your pain and pressures up to God. Lift it to your higher power. If it's not God, lift it to your higher power. Ask that higher power to take the pressure, the anxiety, and the worries. Because the truth is, Libras, you have always been a magician. You have always been the magician, Libra. You've always created such a variety for so many people. You are the one who can make things happen. You create so much opportunity, so much love, so much guidance, so much information, so much compassion for so many people. Libra, you guys own the strength card. You literally own the strength card. Now, Libra, we also are the sign of justice. We also know that we represent the justice card. But with this card, Libra, you see how you're peeking? Because with other people, you definitely want to stand up for them and show them to stand up for themselves and fight for what it is they want. Fight for the truth in a situation. But at the same time, you're just peeking at that blindfold because for a lot of you Libras, you don't want to see the truth. You don't want to have to own what's happened to you. You don't want to have to own what somebody did. But I want you to know that your partner, more than likely, is waiting to make a move. Your partner, more than likely, is waiting to make a move. And if you don't have a partner right now, and you're looking for someone new, then that someone new has been through a lot of things like you have, and they're waiting to find somebody new, and they're waiting to come to you. See, the person who's looking for the same person to love them is looking for you. And you know, it's funny because Libras are very, very male or female, very attractive. There's something sensual about Libras. There's something that brings them to you. Something magnetic happens. Everybody enjoys a good time around Libras. Only problem is, just like Libras, go out to a diner, go out to eat anywhere. You're so overwhelmed with the menu, you can't make a choice or decision. You just can't. Libras have so much trouble making choices and decisions. A lot of Libras, either them or their partners, always want to have their cake and eat it too, so be careful. Be careful. Sometimes we just want to have it our way. For a lot of you, I want you to understand that where the High Priestess is, a lot of you have the ability to do what it is you need to do. A lot of you are going to be able to create the balance that is needed in your situation. Some of you are going to have to call out to someone and ask for help. For once in your life, Libra, please ask for help. Ask for somebody to support and encourage you, to back you up, okay? To take that road trip with you, to spend some time with you, to keep you company. It's going to be okay because you know you've always shared yourself with other people. Now, for some of you, you may feel that your partner is falling short on a situation, feeling like they aren't going to be able to measure up and do what they need to do to straighten their own life out, let alone straighten out the relationship. A lot of you know that they've come so close, but yet they're so far away still because there's still work to be done. Because they do get stuck in their own ways, and sometimes being the emperor, thinking they can fix everything, thinking they're in charge of everything, thinking they can control the whole situation, sometimes they too need to make an adjustment. Sometimes they need to kind of meet you halfway. Sometimes a compromise is needed, Mr. Emperor or Mrs. Emperor. Sometimes that's needed. I'm going to end this part of the reading with this last card. That is the Queen of Pentacles. So as you patiently wait during the month of May to see all these different outcomes that I just spoke about that are coming your way, know that in fact your spirit guides are going to connect with you. Know that, like I said, you are going to dream. You are going to see things, hear things, smell things, taste things, know things that you shouldn't know. You're going to find answers out to things that you didn't even ask. You're going to be having things put right in front of you. Whether it's through numerology, astrology, through books, through movies, through radio, through whatever, you're going to know something. And I can't wait for you to continually comment on this video when you learn something new, when you found something out that you had no way of knowing. Comment, 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 so that I can keep reading and seeing. Libras, as always, it's been nothing but a pleasure being with you guys today. It's been nothing but a pleasure sharing both my Libra with you and your Libra with me. You definitely want to stay focused on yourself. Remember what I said about trying to stay in your own lane as much as you can. I know you want to help everybody else, and that's a blessing. It is. But sometimes helping somebody is letting them figure it out for themselves. That is pretty much the best help that you can give anybody. So, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this Libra reading. I'm not sure how long it was, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. I will be coming on to do the daily live. And it will be a psychic message only, daily, live for each sign. So, be ready. Hope you can handle it. If you have not subscribed, please do. Please join us tomorrow morning. We will be here Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time sharp for the live daily. Find out what message you need to know for your sun, moon, or rising sign. And just know, Libra, sometimes you're going to have to pay attention more to your other signs than your main sun sign, because sometimes the answer you're looking for isn't in your sun sign. Sometimes it's in your moon sign. So if you don't know what those signs are, there is a way to do that for free on YouTube, I think. Or is it Google? I ain't sure. I'm not sure. But I know there is. So you can definitely find out what your sun, moon, and rising sign is, just knowing your date of birth, the time you were born, and where you were born. That's it. So with that being said, love to everybody. Please stay safe. Please get vaccinated if you didn't already. And please, please wear your mask. Wash your hands. Everybody's getting a little comfortable really fast. But it's just not that safe yet. So please, please, please be careful. Okay? Much love to all of you. And Libra, rest in peace to Belin Bez, who had Libra Gang and did a lot of videos about Libras. And I truly loved watching her. She was different, but she was fun. I loved her because she was different. And she got very sick and passed away. So rest in peace, Belin Bez. But I surely did enjoy your videos.